Consequently, we have people that go to church on Sunday, hear a sermon, and continue to do the rest of the week what they were doing before they heard the sermon. Because they thought the sermon was going to change their life. It doesn't. You have to change your life, and God has to enter your life and change your life. Otherwise, the preacher just barks. And so it's a progressive realization of a worthy goal or ideal. It's a process. And so you have to engage in it very intentionally. And when you do, it creates this thing called momentum. See, you want to be engaged in a process. You can't say, oh, I went to Entre leadership, now all the problems in my business are going to be fixed because I went to Dave's one-day thing. Now, if you came in here thinking that, I really appreciate and I'm honored that you would think I was that smart, but I'm not. And you're going to go back and tomorrow, all the same crap's going to be there. I just want to give you energy and belief and some nuggets to address it in a different way, to turn the thing in a more positive direction if it needs to be turned, or to add some oomph to it if it's already heading the right way. That's what I want to do for you today. I want to be part of your progressive process, not just the answer. See, happy birthday! You can get event-itis, you know what I'm saying? You went to the event, you think everything's okay. You know, it's not okay because of that. It's a process. And so, my friend Zig Ziglar used to say, put it this way about motivation. Motivation doesn't last, and into this bathing, and that's why we recommend it daily. It's a process. Continue to engage intentionally in something that takes you where you want it to go. What happens when you do that, I said, is it creates momentum. Now, real momentum never happens quickly or easily. It always happens over time. I teach our team about momentum all the time because I want to intentionally create momentum. Because when you have momentum, you look better than you are. You ever look at somebody and go, everything that guy touches turns to gold. And you look at somebody else and you go, that guy's life is perpetually a country song. Because when you don't have momentum, you look worse than you are. Because you're just getting started. You're trying to turn the thing around. You got a mess and you're trying to crawl up out of the poop, right? And that's real life stuff. Momentum is a powerful thing. And so if it can be created intentionally, and I think it can, then you need to create it intentionally. So we put signs all over our building, bought everybody a t-shirt, they bought a coin with a saying on it years ago to influence and to say, this is who we are. We intentionally create momentum. Here's how you create momentum. Fi, here's the formula, momentum theorem. Fi over T multiplied by G equals unstoppable momentum. Didn't that change your life?
Focus.
Focused intensity. Over time. If you can stay focused with intensity, over time, you will create momentum. In our case, we multiply it by God. Big G. And for you math nerds, when you multiply something on one side of the equation by the infinite, on the other side of the equation, the answer is infinite. So the unstoppable momentum. Guys, it's spooky how successful we are and how good we are in spite of how stupid we are at our place. I'm amazed. And I can explain it by hard work, I can explain it by smart people, I can explain it by good leadership, only so far. And then past that, I have to just back up and go, God's doing the thing. He really is. And I'll step back and go, wow. There's no possible, I mean, it's not humility, it's just intelligent observation that we did a lot, but it wasn't enough to get us there where we are. We're better than we should be with just focused intensity over time. Focused intensity over time equals unstoppable momentum. Now, years ago, we started teaching these one-day events. Before that, we taught a week-long thing called the Entre Leadership Master Series, where people came for 5 days, and it's $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, depending on what ticket you buy or whatever to come to that thing. And we only allow 160, 180 people to come to that. It's a very intense week. You leave just completely in a puddle. Me too, because I teach all week. And it's a very intense thing. And so we're working on doing those events and doing the one-day events, interfacing with our Entre leadership customers. The thing that you asked for the most, we didn't have it. And that was, okay, what do I do now? Well, you read Entre leadership book and you do all that. That was the best we could do. You take these lessons and you go do them. Shut up. Now, where do we go from here? Because what we found was that we were not unique. And see if you've had this experience. When you're doing something
and you run up into an issue with a team member, or you run up into an issue with a competitor, or you run into a problem with accounting, or you run into a marketing thing and you can't get your head around it, or a technology thing, or social media, you don't understand how that's going to apply to this situation. And I just, when I don't know what to do, I kind of feel lonely. I want somebody on my team leading something, growing something, sometimes a little bit lonely. And that's not in a whining kind of way. It's just, I just don't know what to do, and I don't know who to talk to. Because so few people, unless they're wired like you and me, they don't get what we do. They don't get how our spirits function, do they? And you just can't talk to the average cat about this stuff, because they don't get it. I mean, you can't talk to your waitress about it, you know, unless she's running a multi-million-dollar company and that's her extra job. I mean, you know, who are you going to talk to about this, right? So everybody wanted us to have something that we could walk with them afterwards. And finally, the Entre leadership team kept working on it. We do one-on-one coaching, we do all these other things, and they kept saying, we've got to have a way to walk with these folks to continue to give them information, inspiration, critical mass knowledge, and just community to be plugged into. And so the team has worked really, really hard to put this thing together called All Access. Now, what Entre Leadership All Access is it's how you engage in the process ongoing. It's what everybody's been asking for, and we just kind of launched it about a year and a half ago, and it's exploding at a new product line and our company because it was exactly what people wanted. The first thing we did was we videoed one of the Entre Leadership Master Series, where I do an hour on unity and loyalty. I do an hour on recognition. I do an hour on accounting. I do an hour on advertising. I do an hour on contracts. I do an hour on delegation. And that's what Master Series is, okay? It's like the MBA program you wished you'd had when you got your MBA. And we go through that. So we took those videos, and so if you attend that, it's about $7,000 to attend that event. And all of those videos, when you're in All Access, are available to you on demand, free. So it's $7,000 worth of content that you can access anytime you want to access it. Watch it. You can bring your team in and go, okay, we got a problem with this. We're going to watch this. Here's what Dave's team's doing about this. And it's me teaching, or Chris Hogan teaching, or one of our guys teaching like that. The second thing we did was we found out we had to put together community, and this has been one of the most popular parts. The videos are real popular. But we put together mastermind groups that you plug into if you elect. And I'm strongly urging you, if you do this, to elect. Because what we'll do is if you're in the heating and air business, we'll put you in a group of heating and air people all across the nation. Or we'll put you in a group of people that don't do heating and air, but are in some kind of a business that you'd like to be plugged into, like construction or something, in this area. And it's not to get business, it's to have a group of people with one of our coaches leading the conversation so it doesn't go out off the rails, right? But you can get in there and you can go, okay, Joe, what are you doing with this, man? You're down there in Texas, what are you doing with this? I'm running into this problem with this manufacturer. And you got somebody to talk to that can help you with best practices and show you what's going on. Because I don't have an answer to every nuance in every business. I mean, business principles I've got. I know the answer in my world. I mean, I can tell you about broadcasting and publishing and some of these other things. I can't tell you about heating and air. I don't know about that. I can turn the thermostat on, maybe, you know, that kind of stuff. Sharon turns it the wrong way. So then we have weekly e-coaching, which is where you jump on like a webinar type thing, and you can participate as much as you want to participate in that, and there'll be a subject, and there'll be a group discussion with that as well. And so we create this information and community and inspiration, and guys, it's working. It's working. I'm very proud of this team that put this together, because they've worked really, really hard on it, because they're touching all the pain points. They're touching all the things that you need to be able to do it. It's called All Access. Watch this.